As the government shutdown continues, the Trump administration says it will comply with a court order to fund SNAP benefits, but only at half the amount households normally receive. The program was set to expire this past weekend, prompting Governor Beshear to declare a state of emergency.
Feeding Kentucky says emergency funds will now help food banks bridge the gap until a long-term solution is in place. The shutdown is sending a lot of Americans to food banks so they have something to put on the table. While SNAP benefits are paused, officials say some pantries in Kentucky are already seeing an uptick in demand.
You're hitting also those individuals that have worked for the federal government that are now missing their second paycheck, and they may never have thought that they would ever be in a situation where they would need food assistance. So it's hitting everyone.
Governor Beshear has distributed $5 million in emergency funding to Feeding Kentucky food banks to help meet the growing need. Feeding Kentucky says 600,000 Kentuckians rely on SNAP benefits. For every one meal that food banks provide, SNAP provides 9. So while emergency funds are helpful for now, Melissa McDonald says food banks cannot serve as a replacement for SNAP benefits.
Because they don't have the capability to do that. So we hope that this funding is going to help be a bridge to be able to provide opportunities for our food banks to at least be able to have more than what they have in their normal emergency distributions.
If you are in a position to help, McDonald noted that donating dollars will go further than donating products.
Because a food bank is then able to work with wholesale dealers, work with getting wholesale prices and not the retail prices that we would be paying when we go to purchase food for a food distribution.
McDonald says SNAP is still accepting applications, but in this time of uncertainty, Feeding Kentucky's 7 food banks are welcoming anyone who may be impacted by the government shutdown.